have Zachary Ward, Ken Martin, and Michelle Heron.
All right, everybody, first off, I want to thank the community for coming out here. It's very important. I'm going to ask you, now that you're awake, to stay.
Mr. Lieberman, you face the...
Thank you. I'm going to ask now that you're awake, please stay awake. There's a lot more coming down the pike, and we need you to stay involved. Next, I want to ask these kids to stand up and hold up your signs.
Please state your voting district.
Oh, Rich Lieberman, Lee Hill District, I apologize. Kids, can you all stand up and hold your signs? I am so proud of these kids. This is amazing to me. And here's the thing about these kids, Mr. Abuismail. These kids were your base 4 years ago or 2 years ago. They've started a petition online to have you recalled. They already got 1,000 signatures. You've set your base.
Remember to keep order, please.
All right, to the staff. Staff, we love you. Look around, see the parents wearing red, see the parents that are out here. We're here to support you. We won't let this new majority show you what, we will make sure this majority shows you we're here to support you. I'm sorry. Mr. Twigg, you and I sat down for coffee back in February, and we discussed what your plans were with the school board. Do you remember that discussion? There were 3 things that you talked about. The first of your goals were to take control of the school board in the election, and you did that, and I give you congratulations. But the next 2 things are concerned. First, the next thing you said is you wanted to fire Dr. Baker because you personally didn't like him. Then the next thing, and this is what really scared me, and I didn't sleep for days, you said you wanted to force the schools to submit a 0 net increase budget. So as came out in this discussion today, just pure staff alone, our budget is 80%. That doesn't include the contract labor. Where are we going to slash, sir? I don't understand that. Then you talk about burning books, and the other one that people aren't mentioning is banning evil. Define evil. But then on Fox News, you denied ever saying that, even though the video was viral. Mr. Abuismail, I have been watching you all year. From patting yourself on the back when a school board member is complaining that you set up a stunt so that you wouldn't work together, you're patting yourself on the back, taunting him off camera. Luckily, hyperbole got you. In a news interview, you said, well, you didn't mean to say you were burning books. You just lost your mind. I think you lost your mind a long time ago, nothing personal. But here's the thing, and everybody's talking about, you're talking about gay pedophilia. You were also saying you wanted anything non-Christian. You know, and by the way, you're on video right now as you're taunting me, and I appreciate that. You've even come down the audience and interfered with the police during school board meetings. That's why this recall is something that's taking ground. I see it happening for you, sir, because you've lost your base right here with these young people. Finally, Ms. Erin Gramp, I want to thank you for your service to this community. Your knowledge of the school board budget and your creative solutions when you covered that $2.1 million gap, you will be sorely missed. Mr. Braswell, the honor and grace you bring to this office, I don't think there's a person out here, whether or not they like you politically, can say they don't aspire to conduct yourself in such a manner. Now, by the way, I want to go back to you, Mr. Abuismail. You said you were taken by surprise by all that. I call BS, because you did a live video with somebody, and in that live video, that person showed that they had their queue up of their kid's library over a month ago, according to them. And this is somebody who's in contact with most of you board members. But then it was suddenly, this person never mentioned it to you. I find that very hard to believe. I think this was a political stunt that bit you in the tush. Thank you.
Order, please. Next speaker.